Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're reviewing the top 10 best-selling Korean skincare products of 2025. Because here on Mad About Skin, my mantra has always been best-selling doesn't equal best performing. Just because something's super viral, super popular, doesn't mean it's going to be the very best option to slot into your skincare routine. However, I like to take a look at the top 10 best-selling Korean skincare products roughly every 6 months, so we can take a look at what people are buying, what's popular, and work out whether any of these are actually worthy of a place in our skincare routine. We might find some hidden gems, or we might get the satisfaction of thinking, you know what, we're onto some less popular products that actually work better. We're going to talk about it all in today's video, so sit back, relax, let's talk the top 10 best-selling Korean skincare. Now, in today's video, I'm of course sharing my thoughts, feelings, opinions on these products, but I want to hear yours. Have you tried any of these for your skincare routine? What results did you get? Give me like your Korean skincare before and after experiences on any of these products down in the comment section below, because I really do love to hear from you, and I really value your input when it comes to products here on the channel. We're all on this skincare journey together, and I'd love to hear your experiences. Also, I'm going to try and keep today's video super chatty and free-flowing. One thing I've noticed in 2025 on YouTube is everything seems to be super stylized and over-edited, and that's not a style of content I particularly like. I want to go back to basics. So we're just two skincare friends sat around chit-chatting all that's viral in Korean skincare. If you enjoy this style of content with zero jump cuts and edits, make sure to let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So it's just a really great way of helping me as a truly independent skincare content creator. Now, without further ado, I think it's time we cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So in today's video, as always with these top 10 bestsellers lists, this is actually an amalgamation of all of the biggest Korean skincare retailers' bestseller lists. I pull them together and work out what is like the viral top 10. I've left links to all the products down in the description box below, so if you didn't quite catch the name, you want to make a purchase or read the reviews, all those links are there for your convenience. And we're going to start out strong. In 10th position with a product that I definitely think is worthy of a place in this list, and it's this. This is Mary and May tranexamic acid and glutathione eye cream. Now, I've been doing these top 10 bestseller Korean skincare videos for the past 5 years, and I don't think I've filmed a single one where this hasn't been one of the most popular Korean skincare products. So I think the world is onto something. People are clearly buying this time and time again, and I understand why. So this is an eye cream that contains glutathione, great at erasing under eye discoloration, but it's also got tranexamic acid, which helps with puffiness and inflammation, and can also be really beneficial if you have a super sensitive under eye, because tranexamic acid will reduce sensitivity, it can help reduce inflammation and irritation. It's just a really nice formula. It's lightweight, it works great under makeup, so if you like to put some concealer on top of your eye cream, you can with this, and look how much product you get. So much product. It's not one of those tiny eye creams that you have to eke out because you want to make it last a bit longer. You get a lot of product, and you could even use this all over the face as like a serum almost. It's that good. It's up to you. And one this size cost me £12. Doesn't break the bank. It's super affordable, and I'm going to say I think this is one of the very best eye creams that I've ever used. So I am thrilled to see it on this viral top 10 bestsellers list, because clearly people are onto something when it comes to buying this one. Now, in 9th position, we have the Anua azelaic acid serum. The brand badged this as an anti-redness and hydrating serum. That's true. Both are, azelaic acid will do both of those things. It will hydrate, it will reduce redness in the skin. My only issue with this one is when I look at the formulation, when I look at the delivery mechanism, when I look at the overall ingredient composition, I'm not sure this is actually going to get you 10% azelaic acid like the brand claims. Of course, there probably is 10% azelaic acid in this, but I think a lot of it is probably not going to get to where it needs to be in order to deliver benefit, and I think a lot of it could get lost in the formula. So for me, others have also called this out. I've seen a lot of people talk online about how when it comes to azelaic acid, formulation is really, really important in order to get the dose that it's said in terms of that concentration. I don't think you're going to get that from this one. Is it a nice serum? Absolutely. Will it calm, soothe, and hydrate? Completely. But I think it's probably more like a 5% actual azelaic acid when it gets onto the skin in terms of the results you're going to get. That's not a problem. It's a nice beginner strength. But I would say with this one, if you're new to azelaic acid, yes, Rush out, buy it, try it, you will love it. If you're an established azelaic acid user like I am, I think this is going to be a step down from other 10% azelaic acids on the market. This isn't just my thoughts. I know a lot of other people, particularly on Instagram, have talked about this and how important formulation is when it comes to azelaic acid. This is nice, it's lightweight, but I don't think it's ever going to be one of my favourite azelaic acid treatments. Now, in 8th position is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Aqua Fresh Sunscreen. I'm not surprised to see this on a viral bestseller list because people seem to love this sunscreen. It's specifically formulated for oily or more acne-prone skin, very lightweight. It feels like water on the skin, and that's great. If you're somebody that likes really lightweight and elegant sunscreens, you will love this product. The only reason I would say maybe to apply a little caution before you buy it is this has a completely different formulation for the US market than it does for the rest of the world. So if you're watching this from the US, first of all, hi. I'll give you a little cheeky wave. If you're watching this from the US, let me know by leaving the US flag down in the comment section so I can say hi to you. But if you're watching this from the US, the formulation on this one isn't great. Because of outdated regulations around sunscreens in the US, that could be changing. That could actually be changing in the next 6 months. So if you want an update on how the US sunscreen market might actually change for the better, let me know. I'll happily film that video. There's some good news there. But the US has a different formulation. Rest of the world, this is ding, 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 holy grail sunscreen. Would recommend it for anyone that wants super lightweight, acne-friendly sunscreen. If you're in the US, avoid, just not worth it. So that's the caveat I'm going to throw in. Depends where you're shopping from, but holy grail for the rest of the world, total fail for the US, unfortunately. Now, in 7th position, we have a product that I actually tried and I reviewed a year ago, and I'm surprised to say it's still going viral, still going strong, and that's the Biodance Collagen Mask. I actually filmed a separate video on this. I'll dig that out and I'll leave a link to it up there. That video did terribly. It took ages to film. Like, I had to apply the mask, I had to wait for it to work, I then had to edit, I then had to come back and refilm the results. That video took forever to film and it bombed. just nobody watched it. I don't know why. There is, here on YouTube, there is no rhyme or reason as to what videos do well, what don't. That took a lot of effort. Nothing. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out, give it a view, give it a like. It might make me feel a bit better if it, you know, a year later somebody watches it. But anyway, I did a review of it, and I would say that my summary was, it's nice for instant plumping, it's nice to smooth everything out. I just don't have 4 hours to sit with a mask on, and I hate wearing masks to bed, so I'm never going to wear this overnight. It's not for me. I feel really claustrophobic if I have a mask on my face for more than like 10 minutes. It wasn't for me. If you like a leave-on sheet mask and you can sleep in one, it's phenomenal, but it's going to depend on you. The one time I think this could be good is on a plane. If you've got a long-haul flight and you just want something to slap on your face and then you just go about your time on your plane doing whatever you do, you'll wake up with the skin of your dreams. That, I think it would be good. I will travel with this. I think it's just not for me day to day, that's all. But check out that video. If you haven't seen it already, check out that video. Very few people did. I don't know why, but check it out if you haven't already. Now in 6th position, we have the Tokobo Vita Glazed Lip Mask. I had to write this one down. So I haven't actually tried this one. I ordered it and it's still winging its way to me from wherever. So I will kind of do an update on this because I haven't, just a caveat, I haven't actually tried this one. However, I've read the reviews, I've read the ingredients, and I think this could be a little gem if you like the traditional like lip masks. There are lots of really popular ones out there, and I never find that any of them are that great. I can't remember the brand of the really popular one. It begins with L. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. There's a lot of really popular lip masks out there, and I think a lot of them don't really do a whole lot. You have to sit with a product on your lips for ages and it doesn't do a lot but give like immediate relief but no long-term benefit. That kind of annoys me a little bit. This one I think is actually good. So this Tokobo one not only gives you that like glossy lip effect that a lot of people like, but it's packed full of really beneficial skincare ingredients that in the long term are really going to nourish and hydrate your lips. It's actually going to prevent dryness in the long term, and I would say based on the formulation alone, this is probably the best formulation formulated lip mask I have ever seen coming out of the Korean skincare market. So that definitely a bonus. Right, in third position, this is a product I have tried. I've used so many times over, and I'm here to say it's amazing. So in fifth position, we have the Medicube pdrn Booster Gel. Now, this is actually designed to be used with the Medicube devices, the ones that sort of do electrical current, tighten the skin. I don't use those devices. I just don't like them. I never have enough time to sit down and actually do them properly. I don't. But I use this as an all-over pdrn treatment because it's a gel. It's got a nice amount of slip to it, so you can use a device. If you use a device, absolutely, go ahead. Put this on the skin before you do red light therapy. That would be a great idea. For me, though, I just use this as like a body moisturizer. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's got pdrn, which is anti-aging. It boosts collagen and elastin production. It is one of the nicest lightweight gels I've ever tried. I've used this all summer because I like lightweight hydration in summer, and this gives you it in bucket loads. And you get a lot of product, 300 ml, and I think I paid £15 for this. It's phenomenal. So I personally don't use it with the devices, but I would say buy it because if you're looking for something for like the dryness prone skin with some anti-aging benefit, it doesn't get better than this. You get a lot of products. It's great for the body. You can use it on the face too. It's just really, really good. I would say with this, in winter, where here in the UK it's got cold, it's a little bit more, my skin's more dryness prone, I would probably put a moisturiser on top of this. I would almost use this as a body serum and then put a moisturiser on top. In summer, where my skin is more oily, I will just use this as my moisturiser. Now, coming in strong in fourth position, we have this. This is the Haru Haru Black Rice Probiotics Barrier Essence. Now, this has been around for, oh gosh, years. I think a bit like that Mary & May eye cream, this has been on many a top 10 list. And for good reason. I love it. I love it. Everyone else seems to love it. It's great. It feels, so it comes in a glass bottle, which I like. It's not super expensive, but it feels bougie. So if you're trying to get ahead of like the holiday season and you want to like buy a few gifts now to kind of spread the cost, this is a nice skincare gift. It feels bougie. Feels extra, it's not super expensive, and it will work for all skin types. Just adds a bit of hydration. It just adds a nice little lift to the skin, a bit of plumpness, a little anti-aging, calming and soothing. It's just a nice all-rounder, and particularly if there's like a teenager in your life that wants to get into skincare, but you don't want to use anything too harsh, anything too strong, this is just a nice like gateway into skincare. It feels gorgeous, it looks beautiful, it's giftable, it's really nice. Their cleanser is also really great. They do a cleansing oil in this, the Black Rice cleanser. I also absolutely love that. For me, yes, another one of those like, yes, rush out and buy this. I think you'll love it. I'm going to get a couple of them for gifts for Christmas. They make great stocking fillers. I know if it freaks you out, let me know at this point, as we're chit-chatting as skincare friends, let me know at this point if you are fully on board with like the Christmas vibes and you're already thinking ahead. Let me know by leaving the Christmas tree emoji down in the comments. If this is a complete like, don't want to think about it moment, block this out. Nothing was mentioned, forget it. Forget I said anything. But I'm trying to get ahead this year. I promised myself I would, I'm trying to get ahead. Now, in third position, and we're into the top 3 and going strong, is actually the VT Reedle Shot 100. Now, this surprised me a little bit. I love the VT Reedle Shot line. I love all of them, but I'm surprised that the original, the plain, the basic one, is the one that's in the bestsellers list. They have so many amazing versions of this with added ingredients that help you streamline, get you a little extra bang for your buck. I would go for one of the other versions rather than the plain 100. This is the product that kickstarted it all. It contains spicules, as does the whole line, which kind of push the ingredients deeper into the skin for some extra benefit. I love that, and they work really well for my skin. However, with so many different versions, I would go for one of the added extra ones. My personal favourite is this. I'll link this alongside all of the others down in the description. This is the VT Reedle Light. This is the one with glutathione, with vitamin C. This is like a supercharged vitamin C. They do one with pdrn, they do one with centella, they do one with retinoids. They have so many different ones. I would say don't follow the herd and just buy the basic 100. I would say get the 100 with some added skincare ingredients by choosing one of the other versions. That's what I think works best for me. I did do a whole breakdown of these in a separate video, which I'll find that video and I'll link it up there if you want to know a bit more. But yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with the plain, with the original, but I think there are so much choice now. I'm surprised that this is the bestseller when I think there's some slightly better options. Same technology, added ingredients, just elevates the whole experience, in my view at least. But again, let me know if you disagree. Now, second on this list, the runner-up spot goes to the eqqual berry bakuchiol plumping serum. I am not surprised that this is so high up on this list because it's gone viral like 8 million times on certain social media apps. And I get it, visually stunning. You want to reach for this because it's got that beautiful purple coloration. The packaging is gorgeous. It's ticking a lot of boxes, but also the formula is pretty good too. Now this is bakuchiol, which is, some people like to refer to it as a natural alternative to retinoids. That's wrong. It's wrong. Retinol, natural. Bakuchiol, natural. I don't know where this natural element comes in. Some people then call it a gentler version of retinoids. Again, it's not a retinoid, it's different. However, if you understand how bakuchiol works, it can definitely play a part in your skincare routine. It's a studied plant extract which has been studied and proven to give very similar outcomes to a low-strength retinol without any of the side effects. So if you're somebody that can't tolerate retinoids, the skin is too sensitive, bakuchiol could give you similar outcomes without all that sensitivity. That's like the truth about bakuchiol, but it almost mirrors a low to mid-strength retinoid. It's not going to give you the same, outcomes as tretinoin, as tazarotene, as adapalene, as a high-potency retinol. It's just not. But it could be an alternative for people that are super sensitive to retinoids. Or if, like me, you're a regular retinoid user and kind of want to kick it up a notch, you want just a little extra from your retinoid, you can use bakuchiol alongside your retinoid, whichever one you go for, and it'll just give you slightly extra anti-aging. So you might be using tretinoin, for example, and you want to get just a little bit more. Add bakuchiol alongside it. Maybe you're using a high-strength over-the-counter option like retinol and you want a little bit more. Slot in a bakuchiol. This is one of the best bakuchiol serums out there, genuinely phenomenal, but I think we should just stop calling it the natural alternative to retinoids or the gentle alternative to retinoids. It works in a different way, though you'll get similar outcomes. So know what you're getting, and whether you are super sensitive skinned and want to use this as your anti-aging serum, or like me, you already use a retinoid and you want to boost it up a little bit, this is a great one to go for, but just know exactly what you're buying, I guess, with my message. And last, but by no means least, and this will come as a surprise to 0 people out there, the #1 most viral, best-selling Korean skincare product of 2025, say it with me people, is the non-buzzing NAD pdrn essence. I don't think this came as a shock to anybody. It has sold millions and millions of units since it launched, and fair play to Numbuzzin. When they do it really well. This is beautiful. Instant glow up in a bottle. It has a pearlescent hue, so you get that instant lift to the skin, that glowy lit from within vibe, which I love. It's packed full of 50 different peptides for anti-aging, including carnosine, which is great as an anti-glycation agent. If you don't know what those words mean, I did a video on it, which I'll leave a link to up there. Check that out. It's like a way of driving your anti-aging to the next level. You've got the NAD, which is going to calm, soothe, and promote collagen. This is phenomenal. If you haven't tried it, get it. Buy it. You will love it. They do an essence version as well. Very similar, different texture, obviously. This is great for plumping. This is great for glowing. So if you want glowy skin, go for the toner. If you want plumper skin, go for the essence. They're both phenomenal. They do a sunscreen now. Every so often, a Korean skincare product comes into our lives and I would say is genuinely transformative. This is one of them. I love it. And I covered the whole line. If you're intrigued and want to know a bit more, I covered the whole line again in a separate video, which I'll link up there. Check that out. But yeah, I'm not surprised this is #1. And it's not just #1. It's like #1 by a huge margin. Millions of units. Can't be wrong. This is genuinely so good. So, I'm out of breath. There you have it, guys. A whistle-stop tour of the top 10 Korean skincare bestsellers of 2025. Those viral products that everybody is using in their skincare routine. But hopefully this video has taught you that just because something's best-selling doesn't mean it's best performing. Some of these products are genuinely worthy of a place in your skincare routine. Others come with some cautions or some caveats. Others are just downright not worth the money. And hopefully I've helped you navigate the choppy waters that is Korean skincare. if you've made it this far, to the bitter end, these are always my longest videos that I film here on the channel. So if you've made it to the bitter end on one of the longest videos of the year, let me know by dropping the Korean emoji flag, the Korean flag emoji down in the comments. Some people choose the North Korean flag, some people choose the South Korean flag. You can use it other, I mean, this is all South Korean skincare, but feel free, fill your boots. Use both, use one or the other, it's fine. It always makes me chuckle when I see that down in the comments. So yeah, if you've made it this far, drop the Korean flag emoji so I can personally thank you for being with me on what is another bestsellers video. Thank you for sitting with me, chit-chatting skincare. I love you so, so much. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.